What is up, you guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I got a quick little story to share with you on how my apartment condo flooded 2 days ago. We're basically working through that right now and dealing with insurance and restoration companies, and it's a whole crazy thing. I got a couple clips to share with you guys, but it's a legitimate flood. Before we get into that, obviously, prayers, best wishes, that all goes out to anybody that is directly impacted by this Ukraine-Russia situation. My dad and I are actually planning on filming a video over the weekend, which we'll probably post on Monday for you guys, on how we can approach that with our stock market, with our portfolios, if there's things we should be done. But I think that's just an afterthought. I think most importantly, let's wish everyone being safe. And geez, I'm just kind of following along with this as much as you guys are. Been watching the news all night last night, but we are going to be posting a video on that on Monday, to stay tuned. But I'll start by sharing with you guys this clip, and we can chat right after. Just for some context, that clip doesn't quite show how bad it really was. That was about halfway done through the cleanup process, so it does look pretty clean in the kitchen. But when I got over there, basically I got a call from my tenant midday, like in a full-on panic, like a legit panic. And he was kind of scrambling around and just saying, "Bring the towels, bring as many towels as you can." And luckily I do live a block or two away from where my tenant was, and he does happen to be a high school friend of mine. Nevertheless, I run over there, and when I do get there, there's literally a centimeter, like a full centimeter of water coming from the kitchen all the way into the living room, and then it starts to taper off. So not just like a little leak or a little pool, like it was a legitimate puddle that covered the entire floor. Essentially what happened was the sink had fallen through the countertop. Never seen that before. I guess it does happen, and I don't know if it's a faulty building issue. It's a relatively new building. It's built by Concord, which is one of the nicer developers. I don't know what the issue is there, but apparently what my tenant was doing was filling up the sink to do his dishes, and probably filled it up quite high. And for some reason, the weight was enough to literally break it through the countertop. And what happened was, he called me, he said, "I was doing my dishes and the sink broke. And there's water." And I'm thinking, okay, there must be a little pool of water. How much water can there realistically be from one sink? And what happened was the dishwasher was running at the same time. And I'm by no means a very experienced plumber. I did some plumbing during the winter when I had to fix beyond the point. But nevertheless, I think what happened was, because the dishwasher was running, there was more and more water coming out. And my tenant, being in such a frantic panic, like literally trying to mop up all the water at first, he didn't realize that there was still water coming out from the dishwasher. So by the time I get there, there's a centimeter of water. It's all over the floors. I come in there with my towels, and we're just doing this, and there's no way that the towels are going to clean that up. Like, I thought in my head, I'm just gonna bring like 4 towels, and he's got his towels, and we're just gonna wring it out. But there was no chance with the amount of water that was there. The towels were soaking wet. We ended up calling a restoration company, and they got here very promptly, like basically within 40 minutes. And I just explained to them, should we be mopping up with towels? He's like, there's no point of doing it with towels. Like, that's not going to help with this type of flood, I guess we call it. And they came in with their shop vacs, and they did it. And all in all, fast forward to today, it's looking much better. So there is a photo here where they kind of left these units in to kind of, get the moisture out. They left them in, I think, for a couple days, actually, is what the plan was. But now we're at a point where, and I'm just sharing this with you guys because this is the first time this has ever happened to me. You always hear about things happening when you're a homeowner and there's these problems, you got to budget for this stuff. Luckily, I do have insurance, but it's just like, I'm just the type of person that kind of thought naively, this type of thing doesn't happen, you hear about it happening, but it's not going to happen to me. Well, it just happened to me, and it's all fun at the end of the day. No real damages. Nobody was hurt, nothing like that. Actually, what does suck is if you go down to the bottom unit, so the unit below us, they let us in. Well, I wasn't there for this, but they were shooting their little radar guns and seeing, and there is a little bit of leakage that went down to the bottom floor. So not only is it our unit and our tenant that's kind of struggling right now because his house is all in shambles, I do feel really bad for the neighboring unit, because now she's in a position where I think she possibly has to make a claim, and she did absolutely nothing wrong. But from my experience talking with the insurance company, it's her unit and she actually has to make a claim for herself, which I don't quite understand. Before we continue, I do just want to say thank you to Inverse for sponsoring today's video. Inverse is a tool that's based right here in Canada. I use it as part of my research regimen and practice, which gives you all sorts of fantastic features when looking at the financials of different companies. The companies can be both US, Canadian, North American equities, you name it. They have a wide list. You can network within their community of investors, see different posts regarding around different stocks. You can even share and publish your posts if you like. Personally, for me, what I really like about Inverse is this interactive part where you can basically compile up all different types of data points that you want. It makes it so easy when you're researching and compiling your notes for a specific stock. What's best about Inverse is that it is completely free to use and will be going forward. Down below this video, I will include a referral link where you can go and sign up, let them know that I sent you. But thank you to Inverse for sponsoring today's video. Back to the video. What does suck is the fact that these floors are laminate, meaning that they absorb water very, very easily and they don't do very well when they get wet. And again, they were literally drenched, like there was literally a centimeter of water. So they are going to be uprooting the entire floor, and we've already kind of lined it up to get the same flooring back in. But that, I guess, is all costs that I have to incur. And it's just a story that I wanted to share with you guys. It's something that doesn't happen every day. It's such a first world problem that's happening, especially given what's going on very timely with the rest of the world. It's like, oh, a little water in the house, like no big deal. It doesn't matter. But it is a story that I just thought I would share with you guys. And as a homeowner, you do hear about these things, repairs being needed to be done, maintenance, tenants to deal with, all this stuff. I'm experiencing it firsthand that, yeah, this does kind of suck. And at the end of the day, I mean, it's nothing to complain about. It truly is a first world problem. And luckily for us, hopefully insurance is going to cover that all. I can keep you guys updated if you are interested in that. It just kind of reinforces my beliefs that if you are someone looking for passive income, there is no easier route than going the route of dividends. Yes, you have real estate. Yes, you can have your tenants, and you hear about these things happening. They happen. It does happen. I'll be the first one to tell you. And in my opinion, if I had the choice, dividend investing all the way. You never have to worry about these types of things. You just go in and buy your high quality stocks that are going to pay you month in, month out, quarter in, quarter out. But yeah, that's just kind of a fun video that I want to share with you guys. Again, prayers to everybody that is, involved in this war-like situation that's going on. Being younger myself, there's obviously ones that have happened way before my time, and even the ones that happened while I've been alive, it's not like I was really staying up to date or even, cognizant or aware of what's happening. This is the first real event that's very top of mind for me. And it's just an experience to kind of see what's going on and keeping up with the news, and hopefully things don't escalate any more than they have to, and I'm sure they will. But it's just a very, very fascinating thing. And again, my dad and I will be filming a video for Monday. If you do want to hear our thoughts on that and see our opinion and our take from an investing standpoint, from a stock market standpoint, make sure you're subscribed and kind of keep an eye out for that if you are. But nevertheless, if you guys enjoyed this quick video, please leave a thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know if this has happened to you guys before. Actually, one of the questions I was going to ask you guys was, for anybody that has been through this before, what type of outcome should I be expecting over the next few days as this plays out? My hope is that I paid for my insurance, and that's why you have insurance. As much as you don't like paying for it, you pay for it because of things like this, and I can pay my deductible and everything's covered. Now, from speaking with the lady over the phone, there, I guess, is the chance that it goes beyond my coverage and I have to pay out of pocket. I guess that's a very realistic possibility. At this point, I'm waiting on a call from the adjuster, who I guess will assess the damages and let me know. Luckily, what the restoration company said was that this was a very standard type of leak or flood that they've seen. They've seen far, far worse than this, because I'm sure they deal with all sorts of things, and they just said pretty standard. They're dealing directly with the insurance company, which is really nice, the fact that they kind of go directly through them. But obviously I still got to do my claims here and there. Maybe for somebody that has experienced this before or knows what I can expect going forward, please do let me know. I'm hoping that the repairs, the new flooring, getting that kitchen sink all refixed and set up, I hope that happens very quick and very seamless, that my tenant's back and happy in a home that he can enjoy. But I guess I'll find out as time goes on. But with that said, guys, I will wrap up today's video. Hope you enjoyed the story. Again, if you did, leave a thumbs up. If you have not already checked out our academy, which is that first link down in the description below, we do offer courses and training through our investing academy. We offer video training programs for people all across Canada, we focus specifically on Canadians, taking a Canadian approach, taking you from wherever your knowledge is, whether it's never invested before and getting started or taking your investing to the next level. We have some fun video training programs that you can learn all about, learn within a community, attend our live events that we do every 2 weeks. You get trade call updates, portfolio access, all sorts of fun stuff, which is down in the description below. That is our Investing Academy. But as always, I thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.